I suck so bad at guitar. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 4 of my vocal journey, and we're going to be writing a song together. Now, we're not going to be writing a full song. We're going to be doing half a verse so I can do my own crawl, walk, run phase, just like Chris Lipe was doing with lessons 1 through 3. Basically, I just want to take those 3 lessons, compile it into this episode, and see if I can apply what I've learned into this little mini song. Pen and paper, let's write down some lyrics. Let's see what we come up with. Let's have some fun with it. So, what should we write about? What do we write about? I mean, who knows? This might be a moneymaker in the future, so we gotta maybe take the lyrics a little bit serious. Tenacious D is one of those comical bands, so I don't know if writing serious music versus funny music would have any kind of impact or influence on how I sing. So I want to take this as seriously as I can, but I'm also very shy and very worried about what's gonna happen, which is part of what you have to get over, which is what I learned during these lessons. So let's see. What do we write about? Let's see. What let's write down ideas, right? Like that's the whole reason of writing down lyrics. So we have the world today. Wow. Do singers, is this thing called like a writer's block? Is that singers have that, or lyricists? Is that a thing? Because I have no idea what to write about. I can talk for hours. I can talk all day long, but then that's gay. Let's not do that. Sometimes you have to hide what you have inside. What we have inside. What we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have in. There we go. We did it. I'm gonna make a correction. Sometimes you got to say, hey, I'm good. Alright, so for this song, we're gonna be running through Kate, my Schecter Nick Johnson signature guitar. I love this thing. We're going to be running through some clean tones, so it does it very beautifully. For you nerds out there, signal chain, Kate, into PRS MT15, into Scarlett 6i6, into Logic, into your eardrums. Alright, let's just figure out a chord progression. I think it's like a... Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. So this is the crawl, walk, run phase, right? So we are saying it. Sometimes you have to hide what you have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what you have inside. I suck so bad at guitar. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. There we go. If you've been following this vocal journey along, you know that whenever I sing and think of other things, I'm always really kind of worried about where my power is coming from. So sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. So, I feel like I'm on key, but it's not a very creative melody. I feel like I'm just hitting the notes. I just don't know where to go with this. Chris Lipe, help me, brah. Help me. I just don't have that creative mind, I think, for a melody. Or is my chord progression very boring? Because when we were doing chord progressions during the lesson, it was literally 2 chords. It'd be, was it? Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have. I feel like I have the correct idea down. I'm just not good at applying it. But you also have to practice at that, I'd imagine, right? I can't just watch 3 lessons and all of a sudden be a pro melodic singer. So this is going to be very embarrassing to post, but as I'm doing it more, I'm getting more, I wouldn't say ideas, but my voice is just going into a different place. Da, 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 da. You have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Let's see what it sounds like with a little bit of dirt on there. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Sometimes you have to hide what we have inside. Well, everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video with me. If you like stuff like this, let me know in the comments down below. Stay tuned for the next episode of my vocal journey. Yes, there is more. I'm starting a 12-week course with Chris Lippe. You guys will be along for the ride if you're interested. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!